Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we are back baby with another trendy video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about the queen, Amberrose. She is riding hard for her girl, Nicki Minaj. No, TMZ caught up with Amberrose and they were asking her, what's your view on Nicki Minaj teaming up with erikakirk and Turning Point USA, and she's basically backing up Nicki Minaj and say, you know what? Everyone should have their freedom to choose whichever political side of the fence they want to represent. And you know what? It is true. But I believe why so many people are taken a bit back by Nicki is because of the questionable circumstances around erikakirk, and she's not just supporting erikakirk, she's supporting Turning Point USA, right? But when they caught up with Amberrose, Amberrose, she has been team Trump. At one point she was against Trump too, as you guys can remember, but then she became MAGA. And she tells TMZ that Nicki is entitled to her own political view in a free country. Right on, girl. And as far as she's concerned, Nicki did absolutely nothing wrong. As for claims that Nicki Trump supporter, claims Nicki's Trump support could alienate her LGBTQ plus fan base, Amber shuts that down too, saying she doesn't get why people label the Trump administration as homophobic in the first place. That's true. I don't get it either. I support Trump's stance on the LGBTQIA community. Trump is saying biological men, if you were born a boy, you should not be competing in a sport that has to do with girls. Stay in your damn fucking lane. That's what Trump is saying, and I endorse it 110%. Not only that, Trump is saying if you're a minor, you have no business getting gender reassignment surgery, because oftentimes you can't even make up your mind what cereal you want. You can't even make up your mind of what is your favorite color. So how are you going to make up your mind about gender, something that is so serious? So what Trump has done, he has defunded the gender affirming surgeries for minors, and he's saying no man should be competing with, like, some men are real bitch ass niggas. No ifs, no but, because the mere fact that you were born a man, it doesn't matter if you feel like a woman, you can always feel how you want to. Science is very complicated, but no man should be competing with any woman in any goddamn race. And when Nicki was over there speaking about, the LGBTQ community, nothing that she said was offensive for anyone who has a functioning brain. She was speaking about biological men staying out of women's race, and she was speaking about protecting children, keeping them away from pedophiles, and children not getting gender reaffirming surgery. And I stand 10 toes down behind her on that. Not erikakirk, but on that. Not Turning Point USA, but on that. If she wants to be MAGA, it is her damn business. That has absolutely nothing to do with me as to her political agenda. That's what her ancestors fought for, the right so that she could vote. And if there are two parties, she's gonna choose which one she believes is more in line with her. Some people are twisting it, saying that it is because her husband is a pedophile why she's defending people like Trump. And the reality of the matter is, when Kenneth Petty did what he did to that girl, Whether it was rape or consensual, they were both minors. And if you look at throwback photos of Nicki and Kenneth Petty, they've known each other since they were kids. So I cannot tell Nicki that she doesn't know her husband more than I do, because she knows him. I have never met the guy. So whatever she sees in him, that is between her and him. He has allegedly done the crime, because I still don't believe that story between Kenneth Petty and that girl. I read the court documents and I don't believe that story. That's how that story, something is not adding up in that story. And I'm not saying that Kenneth Petty is not guilty. I'm just saying something is not adding up in that story. I believe the public is still not given the truth in that Kenneth Petty and that victim story. And let me make this clear. I support all victims. I believe all victims, but I believe something is extremely off and extremely questionable in that Kenneth Petty case, just like the case with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. That's how I see both of them. But am I saying Tory Lanez is innocent? Absolutely not. I'm just saying all the evidence that you're pushing through now, why didn't you use them before? You know, Tory Lanez is now saying he's innocent. He didn't pull the trigger. Why didn't he say that from the get-go? He didn't pull the trigger and name who he saw pull the trigger. That's how you defend yourself. That's how you get off a case. And if he's stuck doing time behind bars, that is on him, because he should have spoke up from the get-go. But back to Amberrose defending Nicki. TMZ caught up with her. I'm not going to share the clip. It was a simple, clear-cut question and clear-cut answer. And Amberrose gave a response and say, hell no, because Nicki has the right to vote for whomever she wants to and choose her political affiliation however she sees fit. And I have to say, right on. So a lot of people have been hating on Nicki. Nicki has shocked me too. And I'm like, Nicki girl, you gotta stay away from those people at Turning Point USA. They are snakes. They cannot be trusted, Nicki. You cannot put your trust into those people. Look what they did to charliekirk, allegedly. Look what erikakirk did to her husband, allegedly. And stay the heck away from those people. Also, to let you guys know, Nicki Minaj speaking up on the Christians being prosecuted in Nigeria, and Nicki going to the UN to give a speech. It has caused an impact, and the rebels have released over 100 students and teachers that were held captive. So Nicki has definitely made an impact using her influence, and there are further negotiations to release some other like it has been happening for a long time. So they have a lot of women, girls, and teachers being held captive. They've released, I think, 150, and I'm learning that there are more negotiations for them to release the others, because the moment that Nicki got involved and Trump stood behind her, they believed that America was coming to get them, and as such, I'm learning that things are toning down as it relates to the religious prosecution in Nigeria, thanks to Nicki Minaj. So kudos to you, Nicki, on that one, girl. Kudos to you on that one. But stay away from erikakirk. Stay away from Turning Point USA, girl. Stay away from those people. Those are not nice people. And Exhibit A, charliekirk. And that's all I have to say about that for this video. Peace.